How is everybody doing? Haven't seen you in a while. I know. I know. Thank you for joining us on Vacation Station TV, your virtual getaway. I didn't forget that, did I? And today, you can't imagine where I am, right? No, I don't know about that, right? You know you can, right? Let me flip it around so you know where I am. Hey, Kevin. Good to see you. There we are. Now you can see. What up? What up? I'll fill you in. Okay, hopefully that's nice and clear. You too. Yeah, it's always good to see you guys. First in the room. Thank you. Riley, how are you? Good afternoon. How you doing today? I'll get to that. Change my glasses. Audie Dobbins. What a cool name. I'm in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. My favorite town. I wanted to come here, even though it's a Tuesday. I'm surprised there's so much traffic. But it's kind of unusual. Definitely unusual. I didn't expect to see anybody here. I thought it'd be a ghost town. Really. Let's see, the good news. Oh, Miss Marie is back at the Goat Coaster by choice. She wanted to go back to the Goat Coaster. So today I just brought her back there. And she's there. So for those of you who want to see her, Gerald, Chuck, how are you? Audie, South Carolina here. Good, excellent. South Carolina, pretty state. Pretty state. So she's back there now at the Goat Coaster, 1341 Wares Valley Road. Philip Holcomb, hello, Jeff. Any snow? No snow. Rain, definitely rain. Gerald said he's doing good. Good to see you, Gerald. Thank you for joining us. Glad you joined the room. So now, two reasons why, why I'm doing this video. One, to let you know that Miss Marie is back at the Goat Coaster. So for those of you that are coming into town, you want to meet Miss Marie or me, you go to the Goat Coaster, and that's where you'll find both of us most of the time, on and off. We were at the Traders, but now back over the coaster. And the reason being, Miss Marie wanted to be closer to home, because we're only a couple of miles, 2.5 miles from the coaster in Wares Valley. And that being said, is tomorrow, Wednesday, I go back into the hospital. Yeah, I go back into the hospital for exploratory heart surgery. Yeah, so I wanted to get one more ride through Gatlinburg. I don't know how long I'm going to be laid up. I don't. The last 10 days or so have been... Oh, damn, somebody hit that thing. Somebody hit that phone thing. Last 10 days have been brutal for me. Brutal. Today's a good day. That's why I decided to go out. I've been pretty much stuck in the house. And that's because my heart was giving me a lot of problems. A lot of problems. Carla Vision. God, I haven't seen you in a long time. How are you, Carla? And they put me on a bunch of different medicines, all different stuff. Some worked, some didn't work. Right now, the two that they got me on stabilized me. Allow me to walk around. I could not walk, and this is gospel. I could not walk from the house to the car without stopping to have to take a nitroglycerin. John Esper, good afternoon. You know where? Columbus, Ohio, to get your first accumulating snow. And we might, I think the mountains will get it. Up here, maybe we'll get it. Tracy Person, hello, Jeff. I missed you too. I'm explaining, Carla, so you'll find out. So stick around, don't go anywhere. So I couldn't walk from the house, which isn't very far. Riley, I've been praying for you, friend. I hope your opportunity to meet you someday. Yes, that would be nice. Yeah, especially after tomorrow. I go in tomorrow. I have to leave the house. There's a marching soldier. I'm not hallucinating. I can't show it to you, but Maybe I'm hallucinating. I don't know. It was a marching wooden soldier. And I'll try to get it on the way back. It really was. It had the rosy red cheek things, and that's kind of weird. So I go in tomorrow. I guess I have to be up around 6 or so because the surgery is at 9. I have to be in the hospital at 9:30. So I'm assuming that somewhere within an hour or two that they'll bring me in for another one. Uh, and I believe that I've had a series of heart attacks in the last 10 days. I hope they find out what's wrong, but they're going into for discovery, as they call it. So they're going to be rooting around in my chest for a while. So I wanted to bring you Gatlinburg, but we'll see how it goes. You know, there's no assurances. But it's been a really rough last 10 days. Um, Tracy, best of luck tomorrow. Thank you. Crypto Fire. Might need stint. Oh, I already have 7 of those. Yeah, I got 7 of those in my chest already. I'm sorry, Larry, but thank you for joining the room. Is it not clear? Is it coming through badly? Our thoughts and prayers. Thank you. Thank you, John. I do appreciate it. I'm going to need all I can. That was why Miss Marie decided to go back to the coaster, because she can now take Walter, her car, and go to work and come and go as she pleases. It was rough for me to drive at any time, but I always keep, and I'll show you right there, my nitroglycerin. That's my inside that canister. I keep one in my pocket. I keep one in the car. Keep one by my bedside. Keep one in the living room. Thank you, Carla. And the doctor had asked me, so how many of these are you using? I said, I have them in a Pez dispenser. He laughed. He said, I don't mean to laugh. I said, I wanted you to laugh. He says, man, you taking a lot? I said, every chance my chest starts, I gobble those things down. You put them under your tongue. And so they gave me long-lasting ones. The first ones didn't last at all. Samuel, what up? Hi, Samuel Wilkinson. And so I called them up. Smoky Man Catchker, Jeff, how's it going? I'm explaining, so you listen and you'll be able to hear what's going on. So the first batch, which is a ISO, oh God, what is it? ISO something. Isonitrate something. That was supposed to take care of the problem. After about 2 hours, 3 hours, I couldn't walk hardly anywhere. I mean, I literally mean that. Just a few steps, and I was not in good shape. So they said, all right, we're going to give you a more powerful one and another drug for your heart. Took that. That lasted about 6 hours, 7 at the tops. And then as soon as I'd either get up out of bed or off the couch, it would start again. And if any of you ever had a heart attack, it starts with a radiating pain down your arm, your left arm. And I'm very familiar with it, so I know when it's happening. It would happen a lot, which is really weird. And I told the doctor, I said, I get up and usually I go right to the shower. I get up in the morning, brush my teeth, go into the shower. So I'm in the shower, and all of a sudden the radiating pain down my arm, and then a pain in the back, like your back is out of alignment in the upper middle back. If any of you ever had back problem, it feels like it needs to be pushed in, but that's not it at all. It's a warning. These are all the warning signals that you're about to have a heart attack. And then the fierce tightening in the chest. Like somebody's grabbing your heart. No, they don't know what's wrong. That's why they're going in tomorrow to root around and see what is wrong. He says, you're going to be here a little while. I said, I'm ready. I said, I want my quality of life to increase. So that pain would come, and I had to make a decision right then and there. Do I get up and go get my pills, or I sit here and whine like a schoolgirl? Yeah, squeezing feeling, exactly. Like there's 10 people sitting on your chest and you can't breathe. And that happened a dozen to 2 dozen times or more. Easily. Easily. I lost count. So I jump out of the shower real quick, grab a towel, and go right to my bedside and grab my pills. And I take one of those. Now, there were a couple of days that one of those nitroglycerin pills did not work. I'd have it under my tongue, and I'm sitting there on the bed, and I'm going, okay, come on. I'm waiting, and the pain is getting worse. And I go, shit, what am I going to do? I said, just I'll take another one. What's the worst that can happen? If I don't take it, I'm probably going to die. So I'll take my chances. I'll spin the barrel on the Russian roulette gun. And gotta go. Yeah, sure. So there were a couple of days I took 2 of those, which you're not supposed to do, but I did. And luckily, I stocked up on these things. I went to CVS and I told them, here's my situation. I know I have a prescription. I need to stock up. I need to have one in every car, one by my bedside, a bottle in the living room, and one in the bathroom. So they said, no problem. Your insurance covers all this, no problem. I said, great, give them to me. Give me a bag full of nitroglycerin. Probably if I got into an accident, probably would have exploded. I don't think it's explosive. I've never dropped a bottle of these. I'll throw one out the window and see what happens. So that prompted me. Let me catch up on stuff here real quick. I don't mean to squeeze and feel you, Samuel. God is coming soon. Yeah, I know he is. Hopefully not for me right now. You take every day. I take all of my pills religiously every day. Every day. And you got the Berlinta, which thins out your blood. I've got losartan, about 5 or 6 different pills I have to take every day, 2 to 3 times a day. It's not once a day. Nothing here is once a day. So I got a hold of the, I'm turning around, by the way, if you've seen where I'm at the end of Gatlinburg, like, what's that, number 10, that goes into the national park. I don't want to lose your signal. So let me back. I called the doctor, got a hold of the nurse, the PA, physician's assistant, and she says, come on in and see us. So I drove all the way up to Knoxville, and by myself, and I held my bottle of nitroglycerin right in my hand the whole way there in case I had to yank over the side of the road. So I get up to, and this is Fort Sanders, by the way, that I go to, UT, University of Tennessee. And you have to go to a parking garage in order to get into the hospital because parking is a real premium up there in Knoxville. So I'm on the 4th floor, and you have to walk from your car to the elevator. And that was quite a walk. By the time I got to that elevator, yep, that old familiar pain came back. I said, oh shit, here it comes. Excuse my language, okay, I'm sorry. No, it'd take too long to get up to me in the mountains and stuff. People ask me that, why don't you call 911? No. Because that last time I did that, they take me to LeConte, which LeConte is part of Coventry Health, which is UT. And all they do is they take me in there and then throw me in an ambulance to drive me up to Knoxville. So there's a delay, a time delay. I said, no, I'm not doing that again. I'm not doing that. So I get up there. I get to the elevator. Okay, let me stand here for a minute, take a nitro, sit here, calm down, take a deep breath, Jeff. You're going to make it, and everything is cool. Whatever that is. Something sports that I don't follow. So I sit there, excuse me. I feel a little bit better, okay? I can think straight. Because when those things happen, you don't think straight because you're losing blood to your brain, and your cognitive abilities are not all at 100%. So I get in there and I go down to the ground floor. I walk across the street. You have to walk across the street to get to the hospital. And before I get into the hospital, it happened. The pain happened again. That was less than 3 minutes. You're allowed to take nitroglycerin every 5 minutes for 3 times. That's what the rule of thumb is. So I popped another one in. And I told the lady, and she said, "Hi, can I help you?" She's very nice, very nice. I said, "I think I'm having a heart attack. I'm supposed to come here and see Dr. Ayers." And she says, "Well, you got to go out and up the hill." And I said, "Up the hill?" I said, "I think I'm having a heart attack. I don't think that's going to be a good thing for me to do." And she saw the panic in my face, because I realized that she realized that I was in pain. I was pale as a ghost. I remember that. So she says, "Okay, follow me." She shut down her station with all these people in line. Just follow me. And she shut it down. I thought that was admirable on her part. And walked me down this corridor that had a card, a code card that you can't just walk through. Only, I guess, doctors are allowed to go through there. So I followed her through, and she got me right to the doctor's office, right through the tunnels. Really cool, very, very cool. And they got me in. They looked me over. They hooked me up with a bunch of crap, a bunch of machinery. And they said, "Man, your blood pressure is really high." And I said, "Yeah, I know. My heart. And she's reading it. She's like, "God." And I could see her. She's sitting right next to me. She says, "Well, if you are having a heart attack," she says, "your heart's pretty strong because you're almost off the chart." And she showed me the chart. It's like a graph chart. And it was at the peak, the top and the bottom. So she gave me some medicine. Right then and there, she hooked me up to something, and that mellowed me right out. That got me leveled. And I go, "Thank you. Thank you. Can I have some of that to take away?" She says, "No, but you can sit here as long as you want." So she got me all checked out, and she says, "All right, we'll set you up for," it was the 14th of December, which is a couple of weeks away. And I said, "Is that the best you can do?" She says, "Well, doctor, he's booked. He's booked, and he only does surgeries on Wednesday. He works at other hospitals. He does heart surgery at many different hospitals." I said, "Okay, all right, I guess, I'll do what I can." And the nurse gave me extra medication, really strong stuff. And I said, "All right, I guess I'll see you on the 14th. Well, lo and behold, and that was on a Friday, by the way. I made it through the weekend, and then Monday comes around, and it was everything was back. All the pain, all the horror was back. There were a couple of times just getting out of bed. I didn't even make it out of bed. During the night, it was really interesting. I slept all night with no ill effects, none. But as soon as I woke up and shifted myself, put my feet on the floor, bam, it started. And immediately I had my bottle right there. Pretty dog. 2 dogs. Look how pretty. Really nice. So the nurse had told me, "You call me on Tuesday and tell me how the medication is working." So I said, "I got to make it to Tuesday. I got to make it to Tuesday." I did. Monday, I called up and got Nurse Vicky on the phone. And Nurse Vicky said, "What's the matter?" She says, "I have you down here. You're supposed to call on Tuesday." I said, "I can't wait, Vicky. It's happening again. Happening again." She says, "All right." Here. She goes, "I have a cancellation for Wednesday morning. And can you make it?" I said, "I'll make it right now if you need it." So she put me down for tomorrow. And that's where that all leads. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. Let me turn here. There's surprisingly a lot of people in town today for a Tuesday. Surprisingly. So then I did talk to Nurse Caroline. They're so nice up there. And if you ever have any issues, any type of health issues, I can tell you UT Fort Sanders is amazing. Now, I've been in there many times, and I've never had not one bad experience. Absolutely professional, on on the ball, um, people that know their stuff. They they're attentive. They take care of you. They make sure they come in and check you all the time. So I'm happy to be part of that. I used to go to USF in Florida, which that's a good school too, a good place to go. Tracy, can you please get Miss Marie to let us know everything? Yeah, she will. She will. She will. Um, that's why I really wanted to do this video, to kind of fill you in on what's going on, because I've had a lot of people go, "Where are you? What's going on?" And like I said, for the last 10 days, I pretty much have been bedridden. I would go out once in a while. I'd go pick up Miss Marie at night, and I would make sure I have all my medication handy in case I had another attack. So I don't know how many more attacks I've had, but I think I've surpassed the 9 for a cat. Hey, PB. Hello, Jeff. Chat. Missed out on what happened. You go back after I'm done chatting. I haven't chatted to people in a long time, just doctors. That's it. Doctors and nurses. That's it. You know, because I actually run out of air. Imagine me running out of air. Me not being able to talk. Turn that a little bit so you get a little bit different view. Life at Mountain Folk. Hello, Pam. Yeah, say hello to PB. PB. I mean, I'm surprised there's people in town. It's refreshing to see this. You know, it rained all morning. Yeah, it is a scary feeling, and not that I like it, but I know when it's coming. I am so in tune with my heart now that I know when it's going to happen, so I can make preparations for it before it gets to that point where it doubles me over. And I've had a few of those. Remember, I've had 7 accountable heart attacks that they have on charts, because your heart. Let me bring this in a little bit. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to get you a little bit better picture. Christopher Rollins. Ain't today Tuesday? Yeah, today's Tuesday. Tomorrow I'll go in. Today is Tuesday. You wouldn't think it was with all these people walking around. It's just so unusual. So I'm looking forward to it, but I'm not looking forward to it. You know what I mean? It's always scary to go into a hospital and have somebody start rooting around inside your body. That's never fun. Never fun. So Miss Marie's back at the goat coaster. So if you're coming up like from this point on, she'll be there. She'll be at the goat coaster. Mostly not fully paid. I mean, look at all the people for Tuesday. This is not quite a Saturday crowd, but it's definitely an interesting crowd. So today was PP. Oh goodness, maybe you need to bypass. No, I already talked to the doctor about that. I said, you are not opening me up. Whatever it is you have to do, insert whatever orifice you have to go up, you go up. Except that one. He laughed at that. He said, I don't think I need to go up that one for anything. I said, good. We have an understanding. Oh, God. I still keep my sense of humor even with the nurses, you know. And they go, man, for a guy having a heart attack, you're funny. I said, yeah, you know, I've always been a clown. Always. So, yeah, it is scary if you haven't had one, but pay attention to your body. If you get radiating pain down your left arm, or upper middle back pain, headaches, chest tightening, shortness of breath, go seek immediate attention. Don't delay, because every time you have a heart attack, it scars your heart. It scars it. Gotta have to keep. Yeah. Well, I find even tragedies funny, and I guess that's a defense mechanism for me. It's just a way to deal with stuff. So that I guess it works. It balances it out. Let's see what else is going on. Well, Ross went to Florida to to buy more things for the stores. I go, oh, there you go. I said, how many dinosaurs are going to come back? Oh, no. He said, oh, whatever I need. So we'll probably have more dinosaurs and more other stuff at all three locations, whether it be the Goat Coaster, Goats on the Roof, or Pigeon Forge Traders Gift Shop. Oh, and Fantasy Golf. So all four places. Fantasy Golf is ready to go through a major makeover. You know where Fantasy Golf is. That's in Pigeon Forge. That's next to Crave Golf. Yeah, they're all that stuff is right next to each other. It's kind of weird. But big makeover. And that's going to be taking place shortly. Shortly. We're still waiting for the stuff to come from China. God, I could have built it by now. Ordered a whole bunch of dinosaurs for both locations, and they're en route on the ocean somewhere. They haven't made it here yet, but hopefully they'll be here soon. I'm getting tired of waiting. So I thought I owed it to you to let you know that I'm going through some health problems and that I may be down for a while. It's not I'm abandoning you or anything. My brother passed away. Time at 3 p.m. Dream Raccoon. I love that name. I love that name. Let me catch up. Samuel Wilkins says, brother passed away. Time at 3 o'clock, 3:46 p.m. Date of January. Vanderbilt Hospital, Nashville, Tennessee. Rest his soul. William Smith. It is and I deal with things a lot. Yeah, you've got to deal with it. Ben, hello. We're the best local coffee in the area. Oh, good question. What type of coffee do you like, Ben? That really is contingent on where good coffee is. William Smith said he went to see her, but he missed her. Yeah, well, she's at the new location. Well, she's at the coaster now. That's where you'll find her. Dream Raccoon. Same people who love Jurassic Golf or Fantasy Golf. Oh, well, Ross has owned Fantasy Golf for a long time. It's just, I never mentioned it. I just kind of leave some of this stuff out. There's other stuff. There's other places. I just leave them out of the equation because it's not pertinent. So I just, Tracy, yeah, we need you around. Thank you. At least 50 years. Holy mackerel, Tracy, I'll be 130 years old. I don't think you want to look at me at 130 years old. That would be nasty. Watching the birds eat since I don't have bears. Yes, Brad Lucas. Good luck. Thank you, Brad. Thank you. Say hello to everybody. Say feel better soon. I will feel better. I'm sure I will. I'm thinking in the morning saying a prayer. Thank you. I love when you give me prayers. They help. I know they do. Thank you, Samuel. Mima. We'll be thinking, praying for you. Thank you. I love the prayers. Dream Raccoon. That is such a cool name. I wish I could steal that name. I wonder if they'd be tearing down any of the older fantasy. Funny you should say that. What did I just pass by today and it caught me by surprise? Um, oh, one of the other go-kart tracks shut down. The one near, God, the name with a big tall thing that spins around. The one next to it that shut down. Another one they stopped building. Um, the parachute, the indoor parachuting, they shut down. That's now a pot place. That's now Tennessee Hemp or something. Jimmy Spencer or Tracy. Lord B, how are you? Fred and Connie, how are you? Frog King, hey Jeff. Missed the details, but good luck tomorrow. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, but not looking forward to it. Yeah, I've been unwell for a while. I've been trying. I have good days and bad days, but the last 10 days have been not good at all. Not good at all. So I'm trying to. Doc thinks he needs to go in there and look around and see what the hell the problem is, because he said this medicine should be taking care of it, should level you out. And I said, nah, I mean, it only lasts for a little while. And the first medication they gave me, this oh, wait, I even have a bottle of it, I think. I may have it. Yeah, I do. Isosorbide, dynatrite. There's two types, monotrite, dynatrite, and isosorbide. And it only lasted a little while. It didn't. It just didn't. I mean, it helped. I'm not complaining, but it didn't level me out to the point where I could say, "Oh, I can go out and go do stuff." I can't. Going up and down the stairs, because we have two sets of stairs in the house. There's a first floor, second floor, and the third floor, and we live. The main bathroom, bedroom, master suite is on the first floor, and going up one flight of stairs. Ouch. Smoky Mountain Cat. Good luck on it, Chrissy. Thank you guys. Smoky Mountain Cats Crew. Check out their channel. You guys been doing really good. You're checking out everything. You're giving your opinion on it, and so far so good. And the kids are cooperative, and I like that. I like that they're cooperative. So the first one they gave me, was um, twice a day. Nah, that ain't gonna happen. That didn't last. That was gobbling them up 3 and 4 a day, and that was just to get me through the night. Then they put me on this heavier medicine, which it says clearly. I don't think I have another one in here. No, that's an extra bottle of nitroglycerin there, right there, nitroglycerin. An extra bottle, just in case. I'm putting them in a Pez dispenser. But we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. I just haven't felt like going out and doing videos. I mean, I couldn't leave. It took everything I could to go and pick up Miss Marie at night or dropping her off. So it was one of these things. I wasn't in the mood to talk or shoot video or edit any video. And doing live, I don't have to do anything but just change the JPEG. I'm just amazed that there's this many people here today. It's just really weird. Live entertainment down the street there. There's always something going on. Broadcasting. It's good that we're trying to fix the issue in advance. Any real emergency. No, the lady had asked me, the nurse, she says, "Is this an emergency?" I said, "It's urgent, but not an emergency." I said, "I will let you know how Rosie and the cub." They're doing good. Rosie, she comes up every night. They eat the bird seed. They tear apart the bird seed. They I don't know, one of the other lives I mentioned that the bear put their teeth through the hose. Well, I had to buy all new hose. So I got commercial hose. And I had to throw out all the other hose, 100 feet of that. And so I got 100 feet of heavy duty, I think it's called Continental, commercial hose. Really thick, really heavy to lug around. I shouldn't be lugging that thing around. Tracy says, if they find a problem with your heart. Oh, yeah, I'll let them fix me, but I told them there's no open heart, nothing. You're not going to open my chest. And he goes, well, I said, "Doc, I know in this day and age, with all the technology you have in this place here, you can do everything through my arms, through your neck, through your groin. And that's what I told him. I said, you can go up any orifice you want to go into, except that one. And he said, we'll do what we have to do. And he's good. He's really good. I like the fact when I go in there, they sedate me nicely. So that I think I just go there for the drugs. To be honest, I just go there to catch a buzz. It's like, oh, I'm back, but no, not at all. But when you go in there, they got classic rock playing, which perfect for me. And everybody is very attentive, and they're young, and they're aggressive, and they know what they're doing, and they're on top of everything. There's nothing they leave unturned, no stone unturned. And that made me feel confident. Every time I go in, I feel even more confident because they take care of things. Frog King, I got a free shave last. Yeah, I got to. No, I'm doing that tonight. Because they did that to me too. Marie didn't like that. She goes, "What?" I go, "Well, yeah, the nurse shaved me." I said, I couldn't understand why she took off all her clothes first. Oh my God, Miss Marie is so jealous of me. Like, I don't know what you're being jealous of. She's, no other woman's going to touch my husband. I said, well, a little late for that. Dry Creek, just done mowing the yard, mulch leaves one more time. Yeah, well, you got a little more time, the leaves falling. There's still leaves falling. So, as soon as Miss Marie, she's been sweeping off the deck. I haven't been able to. Sweeps off the deck, go back in, go back out. The leaves are back. It's like they come back up. But I like the fact that they, before I go into the operating room, they sedate me. There's a drip of something, whatever it was. I think it's morphine. I've got a 55-gallon drum of that at the house now. I said, yeah, I need some of this. And then when you get in there, they hook you up to something else. And they say, okay, count from 10 backwards. I get to 4 maybe, and I'm drooling. But I'm awake. That's the weird thing. I'm awake through the whole procedure. I can watch what's going on. I can see where he's going in my heart. Riley, that time there's only shaved half of it. Old Helga. Big Jim and the twins. So I'm going to do that tonight. Miss Marie will do the parts I can't reach. Because last time when I went in, I forgot to shave. That was my mistake. And then they put all those things on you. The sticky things. The electrodes with the stick. It took weeks to get that glue off. I tried everything to get that glue off. It stuck to the hair, stuck to my body. So I was like, oh man, what's going on here? And they go, this stuff doesn't fall off. No kidding. This stuff does not fall off. So I'm going to shave my whole chest, Big Jim and the twins. I'll use my favorite Dry Creek Beard Care bent carrot oil to straighten things out. Every time I see that commercial, I laugh my ass off. I mean, how they get away with it without saying anything that's offensive. This guy holding a bent carrot and his wife looking at him. Robin's trying to get the glue off again from surgery. See? And it does stick, doesn't it, Denise? It just stays there. I tried Gooby Gone or something like that. It's in an orange bottle. It's supposed to take like stickers off glass. That didn't work. I tried. Oh, I smell the devil's lettuce. Yep. Where can I get a cookie? Where can I get a cookie? Oh, God. So I felt I had to update you. It's been 8 days. Oh, yeah, it'll be there another 8 days. I know. It was just stuck to my body. It works good. Frogging. I was finding those little stickers. Oh, yeah. I found a couple days afterwards. I go, what the hell is that? And it's just a little round thing about the size of a quarter. And then you go to pull it off and ouch. Seriously takes the hair off your body. Frog King saying hello to Robin. Lord be. Probably have a lot of cookies at the pot store dumpster. Yeah, I'll be passing that by right now. The pot store dumpster. Elevate. That's everywhere. There's the famous BMW. There it is. Philip says, I had some of those electro stickers in the back for weeks. And that's, people think we're joking, right, Philip? It's stuck there. Whoever invented that glue, they figured it out, because years ago that stuff would fall off the first sweat drop that hit you. I'm going to go over here, park over here. Hopefully the picture stays good. Sorry, lady. That old lady was too slow on her walker. Well, it happens, Here I am in Gatlinburg. Buddy said, I still smell the pot from last week. You smelled it when you were here? Riley is. Yeah, it's Gatlinburg. Just at the very almost end of Gatlinburg. Laura B, hi guys. Good to see you. I don't think I missed anybody. So once again, to let you know, Miss Marie's at the Goat Coaster now. She's not at Pigeon Forge Traders. So if you want to go see her, she's at the Goat Coaster. That's where she's going to be. She feels that it's next live stream. If I live, I'll do one rapidly. I guess I'll let you know how I'm doing. Only place with parking lot, almost. Yes, Buddy Wilkinson. I wish I'd feel better, buddy, but I'm not. Heart's giving me more trouble. So she's there. They just got a whole shipment. I hadn't looked around there. A whole new shipment of that Amish lawn furniture, outdoor furniture. I mean, it's everywhere. At two of the stores, the Goat Coaster and Pigeon Forge Traders. It's not at Goats on the Roof. There's no room to put furniture there because it's in a plaza. You can't put stuff outside the plaza. Samuel says, Jeff, see you later. Next live stream soon. Later on. Thank you, Samuel. I appreciate it. See you soon. So there's my saga. I felt I had to tell you about this because I've been kind of MIA and enjoying. I get to watch a lot of news, which is crazy. The news, the lefties still haven't figured out that they lost. Samuel says, I'm out, bye-bye. Good, great, nice, safe. Same to you, Samuel. They haven't conceded in their mind that they lost. And they lost for a reason. America's fed up. Americans showed their true colors. They said, we're fed up with this wacko left nonsense, this transgender BS, and all this nonsense. Saying Happy Thanksgiving to you too. I'm tired of kowtowing to the 2% of the population. The rainbow population doesn't pay my bills. The rainbow population doesn't really understand what's going on. They're too concerned with their own misgendering of themselves. They're too fully consumed with their warpness, their wacko mind bending. There's just something wrong with those people. And the left kowtow to the under pressure because that's what happens. They make a lot of noise and people listen. It's just barking dogs. That's all they are. They're on chains, but they're barking dogs. Sometimes a storm is just a storm. It's nothing that's bad, And people were, we have to give them their own bathroom. Bullshit. Excuse my language. Gonna give them their own bath. Now the new Mike Johnson, he's going to pass a new law where he's being sensitive to the people that have their tackle intact or not intact. So they're going to, I guess, have places have a trans bathroom. No boys in the girls' room, no girls in the boys' room. You stay the hell out of there and you go to the queer. You go to the weirdo bathroom. It should just say psychos. And that's where you go. You all go in there together and do what you want to do in there. Just leave the rest of the people alone. Don't touch the kids. Don't touch me. Stay away. My heart. I feel like, what's his name? Fred Sanford. My heart, Elizabeth. It's the big one. No, I've had enough of those. It sucks when you're home alone and you have one of these attacks because you have to make split-second decisions. And every second counts. I mean, you can hear your heart in your head. It's doo, 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 and it's not thump, 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 thump. It's doo, 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 doo. And you got to make a decision, you know. And that's why Miss Marie, she's so good to me, you know. Really, thank her if you're going to thank anybody whenever you see her. She really cares about my welfare. Doesn't help she's always reaching in my pocket, checks my pulse and then reaches in the pocket. Oh, he's got money. Okay, good. Thank you, buddy. We'll see you later. Hope your wife is doing well too. Buddy's wife is not feeling well, and I hope I think of you guys often, and I hope everything goes well for you too. Now you got this Tom Homan. I'm telling you, he's got the La Cucarachas running scared. I've noticed a real missing. Uh, when I used to go into Walmart in Sevierville, I was the only English-speaking person in there. Now, it's not so bad anymore. These people are packing and they're getting back, and you can't go quick enough. You illegals, you need to get the hell out of here, because I'm telling you, this Tom is going to be all over you. They're bringing in military, and they're going to round these people up, and it ain't going to be pretty. He says, like, we've got the buses ready, we got the planes ready, and in mass exodus, you're going to be escorted out of this country. Now, I hope what they do is somehow figure out who these people are, whether they have to, I guess you take their picture, take their fingerprints, and then you just don't let them back in because they came in illegally. Once you do that, you canceled it. You canceled your contract. That's it. Go somewhere else. Go to England. Well, they're throwing them out too. And the Netherlands, man, they're rounding them all up. But they're rounding up a different breed of people, a whole new scumbag people, all the terrorist group. They're rounding them up by the thousands. They're getting rid of them because, you know, we need to be kind. We need to spend billions of dollars, and we need to let them stay at five-star hotels. Nonsense. I don't stay at a five-star hotel. And you letting these people, these rugrats, come in here and destroy the cities? Get them out. You know, stop being so wussy. Williamson, kind of like leaving Egypt. Yeah, I was almost said another word, but I tempered myself. Um, Another phrase. And it's well overdue. One and done. I like that one too. Hello, one and done. Thank you for joining the room. Yeah, we need to, and the people have spoken. And if you remember past lives or other past videos that I've done, I pretty much ranted the same thing, that we need to take back our country come hell or high water. I mean, I understand this stuff. I'm clear thinking. And it took 4 years, but even before that, you know, when Trump first got in, it was a mess, and he did what he could to get things kind of under control with the border. But then Nancy and Camel Toe, they opened the borders, and we're letting these people in because they wanted voters. I mean, it's clearly, if you got a D on your card, you need to rethink where you're sitting, because your group is completely out of their minds. You guys are not well. You drank the Kool-Aid, and you believe the BS that comes out of these news commentators' mouths. They don't know anything. They're told what to say. How many times have you? Maybe not, but I'm letting you know. I watch enough news that how many times you go to the news and they're talking the same talking points. They're saying the same phrases on different channels. You bounce back and forth. They're told what to do. They're told what to say. And I know that Trump is going to take over on this. He already said he's going after big tech. And what's his name? Mother Zuckerberg. He could be in some deep trouble. They're investigating him now on whether he was involved in election fraud. And nothing would make me feel better before I drop dead to know he's in prison. Nothing would make me feel better. No red wave opposition now. It should roll. No, it shouldn't. It should be smooth sailing. And they're trying to, if you notice, if you keep up with the news, They're going after all the appointees in the cabinet, just like they did last time. Every one of them is a sex pervert. I mean, they always do this, or is a Russian operative, or they love Putin, or that. This is all they stand for, is lies and deceit. So if you're a Democrat out there, I want nothing to do with you. You're a liar, a deceiver, you're pond scum. Nobody should ever believe a Democrat for any reason. Did I paint with a big enough broad brush? Because they did it to themselves. They allowed it. And I'm making a bold prediction. I think it's not just going to be 4 years. I think it's going to be another 10 to 20 years before the Democratic Party ever gets back into power again. Unless they change their song, which already, who is that? Morning Joe with his freaky wife. There's Toulouse. All of a sudden, I don't know if you catch this, all of a sudden they're Trump fans. They were calling him Hitler just 2 weeks ago. Hitler, a threat for democracy. What the hell? Hopefully longer, I agree. And now they're going, oh, we went to Mar-a-Lago and we met with Trump and he's really a nice guy. I mean, these people would sell their grandmother to the Arabs if they could. These news commentators on the ABC News networks, on the Alphabet News networks, these people are bought and paid for whores. All of them are. I'm glad that, what is it, PPJ? Who is that freaky lesbian? What is she, the public spokesperson? She's gone in a couple of months. And the new girl they got in there, she's a lot better looking, and she's not a carpet muncher. You know what that is? Oh, goodness. They hire all these freaks. Well, thank you. I love my rants, too, because I don't get this. The raccoons don't listen to me. When I start talking politics to the raccoons, they go, shut up, fat boy. Give me some food. You know? And Rosie just goes, yeah. It was just, and you know that I was, because in a lot of my live rants, I would go on that something's wrong. And I know other people felt it, but they didn't want to say it. And you so nasty. No, I am not. Well, she is. Jean-Pierre. She's a carpet muncher. She goes to lunch at the Y. What else could I mean, come on. Get her out of there. Get somebody in there that has common sense. Unbelievable. They're biostitutes. And I'm thinking what is... I'm trying to refresh the story in my head. It'll come to me. It's amazing on how people came around as soon as Trump became president. They saw the wave. Right, I didn't know that joke had been around that long. Frog King. Trump's press secretary actually fine watching Munch. Yes. I mean, just, if that's what you like, if that's what you're into, okay. But obviously it's affected your brain. Your brain cells are all warped. Something's not right. And I kept saying that for years. That these people, they don't think, it's like they're not from the same planet we're on. They think black is white and white is black. And I'm not being racist there. I'm just telling you, they don't see it for what it is. They see it because of their own agenda. And their own agenda is, how much power can I keep? And that's why these people are licking the butts of all these now Republicans. Go, no, I'm on your side, man. I really am. I'm on your side. No, you're not. You're just protecting your job and you're making sure you keep whatever position you have. And I'm all for Trump wiping this place clean. It's just sweeping out the government. get rid of. They're after the FBI, the DOJ. I mean, all these guys. There was one guy on there that said, "I always toe the line," and it's a bright line of truth. And then they caught him with like 30 major infractions. Disney already fired transgender Snow White. Thank God. Is that what you want your children and grandchildren to know? Hi, I used to be Bruce, but now I'm Broomhilda. Look at me. Come on, this is craziness. How many people do you actually know that have taken off their pole and now have a hole? How many of those people do you actually know? I know no one, but yet they have the power to change policy? That's insane. What remember what's his name? Biden, Sleepy Joe. He had those two trans in his cabinet. How could you take anything they say serious? The guy's wearing fishnet stockings and doomy shoes, and he's talking policy, and he was stealing luggage from airports and stuff. These guys are not clean in their head. There was a transgender Snow White. Imagine, yeah, there was. Yeah, didn't you know that? Hi, I'm Snow White. Would you push my stool in for me? That's why people aren't going to Disney. Think all the lawsuits that they had, allegedly, the alleged lawsuits that they had of people. They get a lot of touchers and diddlers. They hire the diddlers, allegedly. Gotta watch it. Don't need a lawsuit. And that's what's wrong with the world. And people were frightened. Upside down. Everything. And I think the world is upright now, at least for the moment. Because I don't know where Disney got off on this. I don't know. It happened quite a few years ago. Because I noticed when I used to go there, I used to have yearly passes for so many years. And I noticed that, the players, they have to play their part. But some of them were having too much fun. They'd be prancing around too easily. And you go, oh boy, that guy's lighting the loafers. Hi, how are you? Oh shit. Oh God, don't touch my child, please. It's people. And they have a cop out there, Officer Too Friendly. Come here, little boy. Holy mackerel, what happened to the world? What happened to the world is we went too far left, and these people pushed the envelope so far that now they're regretting it, and they will be regretting it. It hasn't even begun yet. Wait till after January 20th. That's when all hell is going to break loose. They'll be marching down the streets. I can see it now. Left, right, spin and twirl. Guy doing, I think he's doing YouTube. He's in shape. And there's no fat on that guy. Life at Mountain, the new Cinderella has a big, yeah, I'm sure. And probably twigs and a stick, too. Yeah, I always had a problem with that. Little kids sitting on Santa's lap. It always seemed every time I went there, he didn't have any pants on. Santa, where's your pants? Ho, ho, ho. They really should probably cut that out, I know the kids love to sit on Santa's lap. Have Santa stand next to you, and maybe he'll sniff your hair like Sleepy Joe. God, there's so many creepy people in government. I mean, really creepy people. People you would never invite over to your house for a holiday. Holy mackerel, you have to check the bathrooms, make sure you didn't drag somebody in there. There's so much it's going to change in the next couple of months. By the 20th, it's going to be fantastic. Because what's going to happen is Trump turned on the light in the kitchen and the roaches are scampering under the stove. It's like roach proof for wacko lefties. See, I can't do this in the hospital. I can't go ranting. I'm too stoned by the time they get me there. Hey, baby, you're all in colors. Oh God. So now you know what I'm doing. Tomorrow I'll be in the hospital. After I get out, if I can talk, if I do get out, I'll come back and let you know. RFK has done more coke than Bill Clinton. See, I don't know anything about that, Riley. I don't know. But he's healthy as hell. Have you seen him without a shirt on? I wish I had a six-pack like that. I got a 12-pack, but he's got a six-pack. He's healthy. And I understand he wants to get people. I know it's a joke. Thank you. Too bad we don't have audio so we could actually talk to each other. Someday they'll figure it out. Someday we'll be able to converse with each other without having to go through 50,000 steps to get it to work. And what's going on? Notice, you don't hear anything about Hunter. Interesting. That's going to change when Trump takes over. He's not going to leave him alone. No. There's going to be a lot more heads rolling. We could all call, yes, or just tap in. It would be nice if you could just tap in, and give you a couple of minutes. Everybody get a few minutes to say their piece. I would love that. I mean, that's pretty much what I did my whole adult life. I was talking to an attorney today, business, and she said, I was just up in your neck of the woods a couple of weeks ago. I said, why didn't you look me up? She says, I didn't know you were there. I thought you were still in Florida. I says, no. She says, I said, where were you? Just Pigeon Forge. I go, damn, you were only 2 miles away from me. No, you should have let me know. No, I said, you should have let me know. I said, without billing me. She thought that was funny. But things are about to change for the better. And I see it, and I don't just see it in the happiness in people's eyes and the way that they're carrying this. Have you noticed there's a lightness in the air? It's not so heavy, dark, and dank. I always felt like there was a storm cloud over all of us. No snow yet, but I know they're calling for it next week when the cold front comes through. It'll probably be up here in Gatlinburg, pretty sure, and I'll make sure I get video of it along with every other YouTuber, But there's a feeling in the air of relief. It's like, okay, we can breathe now. Things are going to get better within the next 12 months. Trump's talking about cutting your energy bills in half. Now, I hope he lives up to this. Because they're going to be drilling, and I love that. Fracking the hell out of the place. Somebody's got to do it. And the wacko lefts don't want us to do it, but they want plastic, right? I'm tapping here. You see my hand? I'm tapping. It's all plastic. This is plastic. And it's made out of petroleum. So if you don't have petroleum, you can't have plastic. You don't have plastic, you don't have anything. Everything in your car is made of plastic. Even a lot of the gears in your car are made from some form of petroleum. But they want to stop it all because they don't think. They get on this bandwagon, this Greta Thunberg bandwagon. We've got to save the trees. How dare you? How dare you take my childhood away, sweetheart? You're what? You're 21 years old. You're still ugly as shit. You're definitely not good to look at. You're not easy on the eyes, sweetheart. You need to do something like hairstyle. Maybe you can get a hold of Yitz and find out where she goes for her coif. Philip said pro football players doing the Trump. Yeah, I thought that was great. The Trump dance. I do the Trump dance with no clothes on. I was doing it on the deck the other night. The husky will be licking his window with snow. Is he still doing lives, Brian? I don't see him anymore. I don't know. I think people are on to him. The slushy. Yeah. They're on to him now. A grifter, just like the rest. I know Yitz is on another cruise, another killer cruise, eat and float. They probably have to separate the two of them on the ship because the ballast. Because if they both go over to one side, the ship is just going to tip over. He's on 4 times a day live. Glad I don't watch. I don't find anything there that's entertaining. I'm sure I could ask him a lot of political questions and he'd have all the right answers, right? Yeah. Yeah. TikTok dancing day. TikTok, Tom, he is. TikTok. You know, Tom, we should do a TikTok dance in a tutu. You and me. With our hairy bodies, you know, in a little tutu. It would go viral. Hey, PB, sorry, Jeff. Got to be back at work. We'll be thinking about and praying for you tomorrow. Thank you. I hope all goes well, too. The Yits are on and eat and sing. Eat, yeah. They probably have to lighten the ship and throw a lot of cargo off on TikTok all the time. Oh. And I'm assuming he's making money from this. Heart attack hustle. Yeah. We could do that together. You and I, right? I'll give you some of my pills. You give me some of your pills. There are some good influencers out there that do a good job. I think in the mouth, that's really, yeah, they do a good job. And then there are some I don't even want to call them influencers, just some tubers out there that just don't know what they're doing. And they dirty the pond for the rest of us who try to give you some informative, entertaining views to things to look at. I have so many pills now. I know, you know. I got a whole shelf just dedicated for that. Because I still got to take my MS pills and all that stuff. I still got that. So the doctor goes, damn, you've had this a long time. I said, yeah, I know I have. I'm in remission for the moment, but, you know, I don't need a heart attack to take it out of remission. I don't need insult to injury. Yeah, with grips. I can't believe that people even give them money. You know, it should be illegal, but it's not. And I feel bad because the people that are giving usually are lonely people. They're usually single people, you know, widowers or whatever. Yeah, people send gifts to TikTok and it equals money. Yeah. It makes $300 a week walking around Gatlinburg with a camera shake. Yeah, that's sad. I'll never bring myself down to that level. And it's like, why would I do that? But, you know, some people do anything, you know, just short of murder, to make money to pay for whatever habits they have. And stupid people follow stupid people. You know, just consider the audience that he draws. Not my brand of folk. Not at all. Nobody who I would hang with. It's more of a train wreck for most of us to watch how bad it is, how insulting it is sometimes. And I feel bad for those people because they think they're buying love by, you know, buying what is it, a corgi? Huh? Really sad. But, yeah, he might be. I know Trump would like to ban TikTok, which I have no problem with that because it's owned primarily by the communist Chinese. And I think if they banned it and then got together a bunch of people from this country and bought it up, there would be more rules and regulations, and people like him wouldn't be allowed on there because it's borderline offensive. And being that it's not FCC controlled, which they do have a new FCC head guy who's really good, real stickler for details. I think Smoky Mountain needs another YouTuber to do more. Yeah, we need nothing screams entertainment like another Dolly video or another Cracker Barrel video, you know, or gas station pizza video. That you don't need that stuff. People don't. That's not quality video. That's just wasting megabytes. That's all it is. It's not doing anything. So anyway, I'm going to say goodbye. I've been on for a while. I need to get home, take my medicine, and tomorrow I'll be gone. I may be gone for, I don't know, a week or two. I don't. I'll let you know. If I have the energy, I'll go back on live, let you know that I made it through. And Miss Marie will be taking very good care of me. She is wonderful. I've never had a wife that took care of me so good, and I've had enough of those. Never, never would they have done what she does for me. I can tell you that. She is on top of it. She is constantly taking care of me, making sure everything is right. She even checks me at night to see if I'm dead. I mean that in a serious way, but it is kind of funny because she's always going through my drawers and through the safe and stuff, counting. It's mine, 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 mine. No, she's not like that. She's so sweet and just caring. Thank you, Jimmy. Good night. Thank you for keeping me in your prayers. And I'll let you know what's going on, and I will, because I know I will. I will see you all very, very soon. Have a great day.